Today we will be looking at a scalping strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I have been testing hundreds of trading indicators and strategies here on this channel, and I am constantly testing more. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable strategy with custom indicators. We have an amazing community on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader and give you access to our private indicators, as well as the spreadsheets of hundreds of tested indicators when you become a Patreon member. So even if this strategy isn't great, we have you covered. Links below in the description. All right, as I said, today we are looking at a scalping strategy. This is the strategy that we have developed here on the channel. Before we go over this week's numbers, I would like to recap just a quick note that I put out on our Discord. So we are working to automate this strategy. And to do so, Mike from Upright Trading has been working on creating an indicator that compresses all these different indicators and rules into one indicator that can give alerts when the buy or sell signal is triggered. And then this particular one on the bottom here is the beta version. It's not yet available to anyone at the moment. It's just one that myself and Mike are playing with. Now, what we'll do is it will allow the strategy to connect to another third-party type setup like the Pine connector or the Tickerly or Alertatron. There's a whole bunch of them, but basically what they do is they allow you to send alerts to their platform when the strategy or indicator fires off an alert, and then it from there will build out or send out orders to then create an order through your broker to actually trade and allow the strategy or indicator to be automated and basically trade on its own. Now, like I said, this is just the beta version. It's not yet ready to be released, but Mike is working very hard on getting this set up. Should be at least ready to start testing here very soon. And so what we're going to do is we'll have it set up to where the I will create a new tier on our Patreon, and a more expensive tier. It won't be that expensive, but a little bit more expensive than what we have now. And you'll have to subscribe to that tier to get access to the indicator, and you'll have to stay subscribed to that tier. It will be an invite only indicator. So as long as you have the Patreon tier, then you will have access to the indicator. And so for our current patrons, regardless of what tier you currently on, we will give you a limited time at the current tier price that you're at. So maybe like 6 months for you to play with it and test it and use it and do whatever you want with it. And then maybe after the 6 months, you will be required to upgrade to that new tier. So so if you are interested in keeping or interested in having access to this or locking in the price, the lower price, then just continue to maintain your Patreon tiers that you have now until we release this date pending at this point. So let's go over the numbers here because this video is getting a little too long. So for this week, we did 13 trades on the strategy, or the strategy itself gave 13 signals. 2 of them were break-even trades, 9 of them were winning trades, 2 of them were losing trades. So again, we had another profitable week trading this strategy. Now, it did have a few super large candles that will need to be addressed in a rule. That's another thing that I mentioned on the Discord, is that I will be updating the guide, the PDF guide, on a new rule to handle these really large candles that you see here, to keep yourself out of getting kind of whipsawed by these super big candles. So just go ahead and drop down the indicators there. You can see we got a big nasty candle here, nasty candle there, nasty candle here, nasty candle there, and these really big long wicks doing crazy stuff. Originally I didn't account for these, I only did in the crypto version, but these candles you're definitely going to want to avoid, and so we'll set up some kind of rule on that. So look for that here in the next day or so. Again, just for our patrons, they'll have access to that PDF guide. So again, another benefit to being a patron of the channel. So that's it for this video. We're going to go ahead and cut it here and move on to the next video from here.